This is Dabu 7. The trial continuing here for Sean Combs, P. Diddy, and some new revelations being released as we have new witnesses taking to the stand and new details coming to light. Amongst those details, some are saying they believe it's bombshell information involving Trump and his hotel, saying that this was the key place where Diddy did most of his dealings. So this doesn't tie Trump in directly saying that he was in there or any photos or videos, anything like that. But it does show and state from multiple witnesses that this was the place that Diddy had his biggest freak-offs. This was his favorite place. One of the people that worked for Diddy gave testimony how he was even given a key to the place where he would show up. He had a key where he'd get in. He would take supplies up to the room before Diddy got there, and he would prepare the rooms with all the things that they wanted during these freak-offs. And it was taking place in Trump, New York City. They also go on to state that Obama is basically tied into this as well, or being kind of drug into it in a weird way. They're saying that they were taking ecstasy pills in the shape of Barack Obama's face. And that this was widely known and used for some time back during that the time frame. But it starts to raise questions as to exactly what was going on at these locations and how much did Trump know. Some are going to say he didn't know nothing. It was people's private dealings, that he had no clue of any of this. Others are going to say that there's no way someone this high profile was conducting this kind of stuff in that building, and that staff, that somebody didn't know something. Now, I would say that that's probably true. Somebody knew something within the staff and the ranks for sure. As far as Trump goes, you're going to have to prove it, obviously, and have some video or something more solid to put him at, one of these parties. But, it's not putting him at the party. It's, did he know that it was all going on inside of his building? Again, you're going to have to prove it. It's back and forth. Regardless, they ran in the same circles. They knew a lot of the same people. And it was even said by John Legend. He slipped up and said on film that he was at one of these freak parties, and he did so with Obama. His wife had slipped up and said something, but they were on camera. And because they were asked what their most freakiest thing was, and she said, probably a thing with the Obamas. And eyebrows raised, and John Legend was like, I'm not saying nothing else about that. They're all tied into it, and that's on film, dragging Obama into it. You'd be crazy to think that at the highest levels, these guys are not all involved anyway. It's one big club that you're not a part of. And when you don't listen or you get out of hand, they pull your card and they check you, which is obviously what's happening with Diddy. Not a mention of any of the murders. Diddy's lawyer goes on to say that he's guilty of domestic violence, but he's not being charged with that. He's being charged with sex trafficking and racketeering. This is a twisted, crazy game. I'll trust none of it. Join me on the live streams where we break this down further. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on Dabu 77. Much love.